All right, guys, so I'm going to share my screen and show you today, day one, on how your profile should look. Okay, so I'm going to go to my profile, and you always want to have a nice header in the background, and you want to have a nice picture, a nice profile picture. And here's why: you don't want a picture of your dog or a plant or a flower or a house or a tree, because when people are talking to you, they can't relate to all that. They want to put a picture with who they're talking to, and that is so important with marketing. Okay, tip number two: you want to make sure you are building your friends list up. Okay, the more quality friends you have, and I emphasize quality, um, the more you're going to pop up in suggestions for those quality friends. Does that make sense to all of you? Okay, so you want to be doing live videos, definitely live videos, because with live videos, they stay out into the newsfeed a whole lot longer. Not only that, but every time somebody pops and clicks on your live video, it shoots it back into the newsfeed, and that's what you want. You want your stuff consistently going into the newsfeed, and here's why: because the more friends you have, the less people are going to see. I don't know why it works that way, but that's just the way that it works. So the more you interact with people with your post and your live feeds, the more it's going to shoot back out into the notification bar, and people are going to see it. Okay. Um, Another thing that I recommend doing is, you know, anytime somebody comments on your post, like it. Okay, that just now shot that back out into the news feed. And you always want to, um, you know, you can always unlike your post and like it again. Just wait a few seconds, like it again. It'll shoot it back out into the news feed. Okay. Pictures of yourself, guys. People love to see pictures of you, pictures of your family, pictures of your pets. Bring them in your life a little bit. If you're adding people to your profile and you're accepting their friend requests, you are inviting them into your life. I'm not saying share real personal stuff, but be uplifting, be real, okay? Don't be scammy or fake. Leaving tips. Maybe you learned something in your a webinar. Share what you learned. People like to learn stuff. Okay, so right here I have this thing going on about how old am I gonna be, or according to my profile picture, how old do I look? Okay, so I've got quite a few people that is mentioning, and so far I see a winner right there. But anyway, do fun stuff like that. Interact with your audience. That's what they want. They want you to interact. So the better quality friends you have, and the more that you interact with people, the more they're going to like on your post. And you will really be surprised. You really will be surprised. Like your own comments, okay? That goes out into the news feed. So every morning, I'm sure you've seen it, but I will post a good morning superstars, rock stars, whatever. Um, and I will go into Instagram and I'll find motivational quotes and I'll screenshot them and then I'll edit them to where it's just a picture, and I'll post this on, you know, Facebook every morning, something different that I know people will like. And it helps. Certain funny things that happen to you during the day, like my experience at the car wash. People eating lunch, men eating lunch at the car wash, and watching the women vacuuming the car out. Get a free cheap show, right? So things like that. Um, you know, any kind of questions that people will interact with. Here's another quote. So you would never know what I do by looking at my profile, okay? And that's the key thing. Keep your products, your services off of your profile. Now, when you're adding your friends, please do not just add anybody. Please, I emphasize. So when, as you can see, I have a ton of friend requests I have to go through. So I really like to add people that I have friends in common because, you know, like I said, I've been working on my friends list to get better quality people. So when I see who they're friends with, I can look and tell who's quality, who isn't, and I can probably bet they're very good quality people, and that's what you want in the marketing. So I'm going to start with Vanessa. Always go to their profile and look. And one thing that I love to do is just see what they're up to, see what their profile looks like, see if they have any products or services on here. If they do, I won't add them. You know, it just depends on how much they have on there. Maybe they just need some help, and that's okay. I think I have already talked with Vanessa, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to go ahead. You can always send them a message, which is always good too. Okay, so as you can see, I have been talking to Vanessa. So I know that she does respond to people and she does talk. So I'm going to confirm her friend request, okay? And then I'll go to the next person and let's see, I don't know who he is, and he doesn't have any friends in common. And you can probably tell that this is probably more than likely gonna be a fake profile. And the reason why I say this is because he doesn't have anything on his profile, okay? And when I come across profiles like this, I'll check their photos to see what they have for photos, and I will check friends. Who and how many friends does this dude have? Right? So, nope, he is not somebody to even connect with. More than likely, this is somebody fake. Okay. So confirmed her. Let's see who Chris is. Alrighty, so he's got a nice header. And another thing, guys, you need to look in the intro, and you need to look down below here, and you need to see what they're up to. If they're not sharing information with you, they really don't want anybody in their life. Okay. Let's see. Do you use IG as a hobby or a business? I hope nobody's using their business as a hobby. Now he's sharing some kind of results. I don't know what it is. And guys, sometimes you may have to add people just to see what's on their profile. If you think that they're old, this has to be Twitter, I think. This Twitter, you can look at the impressions, engagement. So, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send him a message and see if he responds back to me, okay? That's like the best way, and this is also going to save you a lot of agony in the end. So you just say, hey, Chris, thanks for the friend request. What inspired you to connect with me? Okay. Reason why I say send them a message is because if you don't, your messenger is going to end like mine. I have added people in the past, and what happened is when I didn't send them a message, when I added them and then I sent them a message, I always got a thumbs up. and it aggravated me to death. I know this person here. I don't know why they're sending me another request. But so you know, when you get a thumbs up, they don't want to connect with you. They really don't want to connect with you. Anybody that you add, send them a message. Send them a message. You don't want people that's not going to connect with you. So that's how you add people on Facebook and how your profile should look. So let's go into Messenger. Now, Messenger, guys, you want to make sure that people are connecting with you. So what I recommend you doing, whoops, I marked them all as red. That's not good. When you go into your Messenger, I suggest that you dig deep and look. And I know I had about 60 messages that I needed to read, so I'll have to go through them all on my phone. It won't show up red. So you want to go in your Messenger and you want to go through your friends and see who has not responded to you. And you can tell who has seen your messages, okay, by the face, okay? And if they don't respond, you know, depending on what this scenario is, if it's your first message and they haven't responded, by all means, I would probably try back again. But if they don't respond again, don't bother. They just don't even want to connect with you. So let's see. Let me see here. Whoops. Guys, bear with me. As you can see, I have so many messages. Okay, guys, look at this. Okay, this dude here. This stuff right here makes me really angry. It takes my time of looking at messages, okay? Look, you can tell what I have sent him. I've sent him 3 messages and I've gotten a single hi out of him. And then his second message was this right here. I don't have time to figure out how many ends a star has or a square ends. I just don't have time to do that. I'm busy doing other things. So guys, this is what I do. I go to their profile. And I unfriend him. He's not going to want to connect. He doesn't have any desire to connect with me. And he's wasting time where he could be putting it elsewhere. And then I delete the message. So it's not even in my messenger. So I would just delete the conversation and be done with it. Okay. So this is honestly a good way to clear out your friends list without announcing it on Facebook. So many people are saying if you don't reply to this post or this or that, I'm gonna delete you. And guys, it's just trashy. Don't do that, okay? So I recommend you taking some time each day to go through your messenger and see, you know, what's going on and how, if people are responding to you or not. This is just important to clear all of this junk out. And if you send them a message, now see, you can tell because it'll be checked or not, okay? And when it's checked like that, they haven't seen it. All right. So you're going to have to dig deep sometimes to really find certain things depending on how many messages you have. But if you're just getting started, this is a good rule of thumb to do so you don't end up with so many messages that could just be wasting your time. Okay? So finding good quality friends, I recommend if you know someone that you highly like, I would probably let's see. If you know someone that is probably adding good quality people to their friends list, I would recommend going to that person. And I'm just going to use Nadia for an example here because I know she's a good person and I know she has some good quality people on her friends list. So don't go to Nadia's profile and do this, but I'm just suggesting maybe friends that you know. And when you post certain things on your profile, like if you would like to know how you can lose weight in 20 days, or you give suggestions on how to lose weight in 20 days, people that like it and comment, reach back out to them in Messenger because those could be leads. Start a conversation with them, okay? So as you can see, she had 37 likes here. So in those 37 people that liked her comment, these could be some really good friends. But I'm not going to prospect Nadia's people, okay? But there's a reason why. But I'm not going to prospect any of her people. But if you want to connect with good quality people, where you could probably look in those people's friends list, and then those people, kind of dig back deep and find some people to prospect, okay? You could use that to find people. Now we're going to go over how to prospect people in the correct way in Messenger. And I'm also going to go over probably some messages and how to talk to people in Messenger if you guys are having problem with conversation wise prospecting. So guys, I hope that helped. That is the first training for tonight. I'm sorry, for today. I'm actually training this as you can see November 15th. I'm doing all these trainings ahead. So this is day one training, guys, how your profile should be, and how to add friends, and what to do and what not to do, and what to look for, and how to delete friends. So hope this helped you guys. Let me know if you got value from this down in the comments. Please like this video. You can also share it if you want to. Please feel free to do that. If you feel you're getting value and you have a teammate that needs some help, let me know. We can get them in the group, guys.